Hello again, everybody. Brian E, aka Miss Grims 87 here, and welcome to, well, I'll let the game tell you. Aw, yeah. Right here, this is released on the PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, and Nintendo 64. I'm playing the PlayStation version because it's the most functional version and one that has the best music. Well, compared to N64. Anyway, enough of that. This is the sequel to the 1998 game Vigilante 8, released by Activision, published by Activision, developed by Luxoflux, who also, both of them came back for this game. And this continues the story that was laid out in the first game. It takes place 2 years after the first game, and there's a lot to take in when you consider the story, because it also involves time travel, and most of the characters in the first game come back for the second. And there's also the whole idea of, in the first game, each of the characters' endings, most of them would tie into the endings for other characters and influence how things would go in the future. And that's exactly what we get here. So basically, I could spend a long time, like at least 10 minutes, trying to explain it to you, and I know you all don't want to hear that. So I'll try to sum it up in simple terms, just to keep things moving. So, how it goes, in the mid-1970s, Omar, which is an oil conglomerate that stands in for the real-life OPEC, as we know today, this global oil conglomerate, wants to take advantage of the gas shortage in America in the 1970s, and they do that by going after certain gas stations and oil refineries that are holding out. They don't want to be a part of this oil takeover, if you will. And this group called the Vigilantes get together, and they fight off against this rogue group, this group of hired guns called the Coyotes, who break into a secret base and hijack weapons of, not necessarily mass destruction, but plenty of weapons of destruction. And that's where you get the whole idea of this being a car combat game, similar to Twisted Metal and Carmageddon, if you will. So Carmageddon, I don't think actually had weapons, but the same idea was like trying to kill other drivers and other people. So that idea exists. Good guys win, but one of the good guys becomes the bad guy in this game. And that leads into this whole thing of he becomes the head of Omar, this Lord Clyde. He used to be Slick Clyde in the first game. He's Lord Clyde now. He's the top dog of this oil conglomerate, and he wants to take over the oil supply in the United States. But the problem is, he wants to take over that country and be in charge of its energy supply. But the problem is, by the time he's in his 70s, like he is in this game, the United States has moved on from fossil fuels and oil and gas. They're using nuclear energy and wind and solar energy, all that alternative fuels that like we have right now. He doesn't like that. So he finds an opportunity to use time machine devices, go back in time, and kill the Vigilantes and try to take over again. And that's what leads us to the story of this game. So just like the first game, very similar. You got your arcade mode where you choose a player and just beat up a bunch of other people. And you choose how many of this character and that character, yada yada, and you choose your level where you want to fight. The cool thing of this game is that it goes across the country. It's not just Carolina, Nevada, not Carolina, California. Why did I say Carolina? Been drinking too much. All right. California, Nevada, Utah, stuff like that. No, it goes across the nation. You're going all the way to Florida. You're going to Louisiana. You're going to Denver. You're going to all these places. So you get a lot of that. Quest mode is the story mode. Choose a character and play through various levels, 4 levels each, and each of them has their own objectives. The good guys, the Vigilantes, are trying to protect certain assets while collecting items, and the Vigilantes, the bad guys, are trying to destroy certain assets and collect items. And you get a third group called the Drifters. They're kind of like the neutral party, if you will. We'll learn a little bit more about them soon enough. And survival is just where you pick a character and just survive against a bunch of AI. So it's like, go as long as you can. So, anyway, let's go to it. So, there are 3 characters unlocked in each group. So that's 9 characters you can start with, and each faction, Vigilantes, Coyotes, Drifters, has 3 other characters they can unlock. So we start with Sheila, who is related to Convoy, the leader of the Vigilantes. You know, she's kind of still on her own and, you know, having fun. You know, she's a young gun. She likes to have a little fun with that. She's the one that has the minigun attached to the side of her car, the tantrum gun, which is great. John Torque, he's back from the first game. He's got himself a nice upgraded car here. And he's working as a bounty hunter, and one of his bounties is on the other team. So the Flying All-Star Trio, Team Fast, they are related to Houston, who was a bad guy, or bad girl, in the first game. She was on the bad team, and she got rid of this mind control device that Omar installed on her, and now she's a good person. Although her and Convoy, when they started linking up and became, you know, a couple, they were the targets of Lord Clyde and his future team that went back to kill them and try to keep the Vigilantes from securing the oil supply in the country. So, enough of that. Anyway, so they're, you know, looking for their lost. I think Houston is their sister, Tanya. I think that's her name, which is cool because I have a sister named Tanya. Anyway, they're getting together and they're trying to save her as well as be a part of the winning team. And then we go to the Vigilantes. We got Dallas 13, who is a full-on robot. He's basically the stand-in for Houston from the first game. Works the same way, has a similar special, and is basically just programmed to do the bidding of Lord Clyde. Nina Loco, driving that El Camino, or El Guerrero in this case. She's the one that John Torque is after in terms of the bounty. Molo returns from the first game. He was driving a school bus, now he's driving a prison bus, because after the events of the first game, he didn't have any place to go. You know, the Coyotes were disbanded, and so he just went off to, like, knocking off gas stations and, you know, robbing people on the street, stuff like that. But he ended up getting arrested, and on his way to prison, he was saved by Lord Clyde. And as a result, he gets a prison bus. He gets the bus that's taking him to, not necessarily Chico. It's supposed to be, what's the prison? Chino? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of lost track of how the story goes with this game. And then you got the Drifters. These are 3 neutral parties who have a play in the whole goings-on, all these shenanigans, but don't necessarily have an alliance outside of their own. So you get this astronaut, who's quite an acrobatic little fella. And he is using a lunar excursion module. Kind of reminds me of the vehicle from Moon Patrol. And you get this weird fella, Garbage Man, driving a garbage truck. Agent Chase, he's a cop from the future, and he's gone back in time, so I guess you can call him Time Cop. And that's pretty much what you get from here. So we'll start with the good old good guys. Love John Torque, especially his special in this game.
Your luck's about to change.
Damn right. Alright, so we start with Arizona. And we move on. So it looks like there's, I think in the first game it was 4 levels. Now I think it's 5. At least 5. And we'll find out what our objectives are as we go. So between each stage, we get, just like in the first game, we get a little backstory about where we are now. Does anyone have a problem with John Torque's latest gig? JT has had it with the jokes. Shoot, a bounty hunter is as on it for job as any, right? Besides, there's some decent bread to be made in capturing wanted crooks, and it's fun, too. Especially when the fellow is the foxy Nina Loco. So here we go. We locate enemy documents, 2 briefcases, we protect the Meteor Observatory, and destroy all enemies. So, obviously, the main objective is going to be destroying all enemies. And we are getting a lot of graphical popping in and out on the sides. I might have to see if I can try to fix that. Okay, we're fixed and on with the show. Okay, looks a little better, doesn't it? We don't have all those white spaces popping in. And I already tried out the N64 emulation of this game. Doesn't quite hold up. So this is better. Not only for the sound quality, but just the overall quality. Ah, there we go. Got my Wheel of Fortune. That's my big old blaster gun on the side. Let's see what I can do here. Alright, so looks like we just got... Yeah! Oh, damn. Try to do a special move with that. Bam! I remember some of these things. Yeah. Come on. Wait, what am I doing? Ah, damn it! What are you gonna give me with a fucking disco fever? Damn. Whatever it's called. Okay. Anyway, wait, what am I saying? I gotta get the 2 briefcases. There's one. Ah, I gave up my special on that one. Shit. Ah, well. I just gotta figure out where the hell the other one is. I'll get rid of the mines. Definitely like this better. You can use the afterburn to give you that boost. Let's gotta figure out where the hell the other briefcase is. Oh, up top. I'm glad I figure out how the graphics work, so now this is looking a little better. Still doing good on health. Wait, oh yeah. Ah. Get that wrench. Yeah, right. The other advantage of playing this on the other advantage of playing this on CD based is the CD quality audio. Now, don't get me wrong, like the music still sounds good on the N64. Oh, there it is. But nothing better than Red Book audio, because this is the audio that you could. This is one of those games that you could plug into. You could pop into a CD player and just listen to music there, or you could put it in your computer and rip it. Like I did. I think I still have this audio ripped on my external hard drive from like 20 years ago. Yeah. I like how you can give up whatever vehicle upgrade that you picked up. Alright. Alright, Boogie. Last dance. Oh, I wanted to total him. Oh well. Pick up that vehicle upgrade. You get more upgrades when you total people. I'll take it. A win's a win. So there we go. Completed that one. I'm pretty sure just like the first game, you can still progress to the next stage even if you don't complete all the objectives. But you gotta complete all the objectives if you want to have a chance at unlocking the next characters, because how this game works is, in the first game, it was every 2 people that there's 2 people you beat the game as, you unlock another character, and then the same thing would happen with another 2, and you'd unlock a character there, and da-da-da-da-da. And it's about the same thing here. In fact, let's head to the options. I'll show you a little more about how that all works. So here, it's you play as... Okay, you have 3 people to unlock in each one, unlike the other game where it was you would play as 2 to unlock 1, and another 2 to unlock 1, another 2 to unlock 1, and another 2 to unlock 1. So that kind of thing. But here, it's play as these 3, and then you unlock a character. And then when you beat the game as that character, you can play as that character. And then you beat the game with that character, and you unlock another character. And you know what? I'm like, what if I don't want to waste my time with that, huh? Do I have an option? Yes, you do. Just like in the first game, you can unlock everybody. In this game, it is the words unlock all backwards. So now this basically defeats the purpose of playing the game, at least the quest mode, but the whole key is you don't unlock like their endings, you just unlock the characters. So now we've got them all, and I can tell you a little bit more about them. At least what I know or what you care to know. So again, I'm not going to go into detail now. So now we go back to quest mode. This is where we get to choose our character. But now we've got the rest of them. So now we've got, there's Houston, driving the old tow truck. And her special is the tow hook. Basically just grab onto somebody, just drag them around, slam them in whatever you can. Have a little fun with it. And there's Convoy, he's back. Driving that big old fucking semi. Now as you see, there's another character for the Vigilantes, and that's Dave's Cultsmen. They're the ones who follow after Dave from the first game. You know, the hippie who was into aliens and stuff like that. They don't have a spot in the quest mode, so every faction omits one character and lets you play as everybody else. So now we're back to, you know, Dallas, Nina, Lolo. There's Lord Clyde. Yeah, say he don't got that Bronco no more. He's driving around in a stretch limo. And he's also got a pretty damn good special move. I think I'll be playing as him. Just so I can show you. Oh wait, snap, I forgot. In this game, you can actually customize the color of your vehicle. If you want to keep it default, or you could change, you know, if you want it to be like a red, or whatever color. Like I could make it, well, green. There we go. Or just leave it the way it is. Might as well. There's, yep. And then Chassis Blue from the first game, she's back. She's got a nice car. She's still got a nice car. She's also looking pretty good too, so yeah. And Padre Destino. Got this big old fucking loader there. And then the other one for the, well, the other one for the Coyotes is Boogie. He doesn't have an ending in this one. And then here you got, here for the Drifters, it's a Dusty Earth, you know, Native American who is off on his own thing. So okay, so we've done enough chit chatting. So let's play a round or two as Lord Clyde, badass motherfucker with a fucking limo.
This US of A rubs me the wrong way.
All right, well then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you can see, every character has more places to go than they did before. It usually was just 4, now it's 8. So look at that. And like I told you, it's all across the nation. Even all the way over to Alaska. Pennsylvania. Minnesota. Yeah, alright. Well, let's head back to Arizona. See what the hell we're going to do over there. I'll show you how you can dominate as Lord Clyde. You may seem ironic that Clyde's life's work was determined by a piece of Omar circuitry. Clyde sure ain't complaining. Selling pricey oil to impoverished nations have made him a fortune. Nonetheless, Clyde isn't in it for the money, but for the power, the action, dirty dealings, and above all, he's out to make history. So now we're playing as one of the bad guys, so here we collect bombs, and we also destroy the gas stations. Alright, fair enough. And there's my special. Just like the first game, it's an electric-based one, lightning-based. Except here it's just more like a shock, similar to what Outlaw had in the Twisted Metal games, where anybody nearby would just get a good old dosage of electricity. So I got 2 bombs, like this. Ah, I had the shield. Crafty little astronaut bastard. Spoiler alert, it's a monkey. You know. Monkeys in outer space! Protecting the freedom of the human race! Oh, Please tell me somebody watched Robot Chicken back in 2005. Well, okay, I'm not gonna hit the wrench yet, but I need to figure out... Oh yeah, gas stations. What am I doing? Now the thing is, some of the weapons have a lock-on technology, or homing, which means that if you have the weapon selected, then it will automatically target an enemy. Other items... Well, that one targets the enemy, but other items will just shoot off from the distance, and you just have to line it up and take a shot, which is fine. But when it comes to destroying objectives, you're better off finding something that you don't have that doesn't have like homing or lock-on technology. Otherwise, it's going to be aiming at an enemy when you're trying to aim at something in front of you. I'm going to pass up on that power-up because I have plenty of shots on this. Ah, press the wrong button. Oh, that's another gas station out. And let's look at the objectives. Destroy gas stations. Okay. Oh! Well, that's still a cool weapon. Okay, is this still another gas station I can destroy, or what's the deal? Ooh, I got more of those. Burger joint! Yeah. I still need to find one more bomb. Where's that bomb going to be? That's the thing. We're going into this little tunnel here. Looks like a mine shaft, but it's not. Love the music. Most of these games that I have a fond memory of, you should have good music. Whether it's MIDI versions or anything else like that, or even if it's just, you know, actual CD audio that was created in a recording studio. I can dig it. And did I get all the gas? I can see it. The only problem is, like, I know Objective 2 is not complete because I only have 2 bombs. Unless I picked up another one and the game hasn't told me. I don't know. Did you guys see any notifications? Because I sure as hell didn't. I'm trying to think of where that one would be. Is it going to be behind a building? It's really the only logical explanation I can think of. Oh, that was the big one. Now I know what happens here because now there's a big meteor in the middle of the stage, and if you break it open, a big mutant ant comes out. I shit you not. You want to see it? Well, let me find that other fucking bomb and then maybe I'll show you. I don't want to be fucking around if I don't have a victory secured here. Because I'm running out of ideas of where the hell this shit is. Well, I got my power up back. Yep, there we go. It got more special. Oh wait, maybe he's got the bomb. Sometimes they pick up the stuff. Ah shit, there's his special. And you could tell, you just heard a monkey shriek, so obviously that kind of gives his little trick away. That's great. Come on. Totaled! Do you have the other bomb? Yes, you do. Give me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so I got objective A, but did I get B? I thought there were 2 gas stations, and I blew them both the fuck up. Please let that be.
Future, some predicted, I inflicted.
Alright. Nice boast there, Lord Clyde. And yes, I did get both the gas stations. Fantastic. Alright, mission accomplished, baby. I did it. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. I just wanted to get back into this game, have some more fun, because I think, like, I didn't really give the first game that much attention compared to this one, but, you know, having more experience with it and wanting to get back into it after all this time, and, you know, my roommate, she's big on watching playthroughs of this, and the music especially, so it's like, whenever she was doing that, I was like, oh man, it really wants me to get back into the game, so I did, and it's been fun. I look forward to coming back to this soon enough. And I'll see if I can bring you all along for the ride. How about it? Alright, as always, it's Brian E, aka MissGrims87, saying thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for playing along. Can you dig it? I sure can. Y'all take care now. And I will be back.